and just put it there for 5 to 10 minutes. So the water bed temperature should be just right, that the wax does not melt into the water, and if it melts into the water, the tissue within our wax melts into the water as well, and we lose our tissue. So we want the water to be just a little heated, enough for the wax to be straightened out so that we don't have bumps in our sample. So as you would have seen in our earlier ribbons and the dry ones, they're not fairly straight. So when I place these on a cover slip, they will not fully attach, and we want more surface area to stick to the slide so we can be able to stain it properly, and we won't lose, so that we don't lose our sample during the staining process. Continue sectioning even after you add your first section into the water. You want to make at least 3 to 4 sections total, because you might lose your samples. While staining, and they might fall into ethanol or any other thing that you're going to put it into, and you might lose them. So you want backup. So you don't want to go back and do this again. Just do it all at once. Do at least 3 or 4 of the same sample, and just follow the steps that were mentioned earlier. Get multiple ribbons, and that's it. Okay, so we're going to start now by cleaning out our slide. So you get a slide that has a name tag over here, and you start by labeling it and cleaning it or sanitizing it. I'm just going to add my name, and this is my 6th sample, so I'm just going to write it like this. And you do this for multiple reasons. The first reason being that when you start staining and you lose the wax, it's going to be just a clear slip, and you don't know which side you actually have your sample on and which side is the bottom. So this helps you know which side is the top side and which side is the lower by reading it. You also can identify which sample it is, which ribbon number it is, and which one is your sample. If you and your classmates are all doing it, they might get mixed up. So you start by dipping it into 70% ethanol, leave it there for a minute, and then you take a Kim wipe, and these are used because they don't leave any residue, unlike normal tissues. So this is just going to leave it fully clean, no dust or otherwise. So this is your clean slip, and then we're gonna move on over to the water bath where we left. Okay, now we're going to pick up our ribbon that we had placed into the water bath 5 to 10 minutes ago. We're going to use our labeled slide that we had labeled earlier, and we're just going to pick it up slowly and gently. We're going to place the slide in the water and move it from underneath the ribbon, and very slowly pick it back up, like so. You want to result in the ribbon fully into the slide, and then you want to dry it out. So you don't want excess water, because the water is going to keep the ribbon floating in your slide and it might fall off. So you're just going to leave it to dry for a couple seconds, and then next you're going to move it onto this slide warmer, and you're going to leave it in the slide warmer for a day maybe, and just come back whenever you're ready to stain your sample.